Hey everyone, Bright2J here with another episode of Yay Toys, and today's review is going to be on the Mezco Toys 112 Collective DareDevil figure. This figure is really awesome. I picked them up earlier this month. I just haven't had time to, record it until now. But this figure, it's so much fun to pose, and I'll show you guys. So let's check out Mezco's DareDevil. So first things first, let's take a look at the packaging. Mezco always does a great job with their collector-friendly boxes. So you see it says DD on the front there. It says it on both sides. Warning there, 112 that way. But on the back, I love this. You get all the promo images of every way you can pose your DareDevil. And it just looks great. So Mezco always puts the sleeve right there. So as you see, it's also same images and same as the sleeve on the front and on the sides. So they also do the little magnet window. As you see, the figure would be there with all the parts, and then a really cool artwork. They always do great artwork. So let's get talking into the figure real quick. As you see, he comes with his billy clubs. And they fit nicely into his hands. This is a really great figure. Like, let me compare him to the one that I got at New York Comic Con, which was the very first Mezco that I've ever got. So, there's your comparison shot. Like I said, they use the same body. It's just, I don't know which version I like better. I was very I didn't know what Mezco was at Comic-Con, and then my friends persuaded me to pick up the DareDevil because he was a con exclusive, and I was like, well, when you see pics, they don't do it justice. You have to actually physically own one and pose it yourself because they're just great. Let's get this one out of the way. So like I said, he comes with the sticks. They fit nicely into his hands. And just like the Comic-Con one, the clubs fit nicely into the pouch on the side. So you see, they fit really nice. Height-wise, he's, I believe, the same height as the Comic-Con one. 112, basically 6 inches. So to the top of the horn, it's a little over 6. Articulation-wise, his head can turn all the way around. His neck can turn also. It's on a separate hinge. Or a ball peg rather, so you get all the different ranges of motion that you should be able to get with DareDevil. Arms go out all the way, about that much really. Their shoulder pads get in the way. There's a butterfly joint in there. Arms can go up about that much, but you don't really want to go all the way around because you don't want to damage the fabric. Real quick, just like the New York Comic Con one, the double D there, it's kind of imprinted into the fabric, so you don't have to worry about that fading or rubbing when you pose it around. He does have an upper bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, full wrist rotation. The top of the glove does rotate. He does have waist articulation as well as diaphragm. Can crunch about that much. Can go back about that much. Can split out about that far. Just have the upper thigh swivel. Double jointed knees. The top of the boot rotates a little. He does have some kind of ankle pivot, but their pivot's not 100% like a Marvel Legend or whatever. He does have the hinge, and he does have peg holes at the bottom. Yeah, this figure, I really like it. I now own 10 Mezcos. The Punisher, Deluxe Punisher, was number 10 for me. I plan on getting more when I can, because they're just a really great company. Now let's talk about the wonderful the wonderful amount of accessories that he comes with. So where the New York Comic-Con version of Daredevil only came with the default head, this version comes with 2 head options. So the first head option would be the battle damaged face, and I do love the way this came out. The scar on the cheek, just the black eye, just the broken mask, just everything about this looks really, really cool to me. Like, if you want to take some really great pictures, you know, like, especially if you got the Punisher, you know, like, you could do some really great work. And it goes on pretty simple. So basically, you just unplug the head, pop this one right on. So you get the same amount of articulation as you would with the default head. Like, see what I mean? This just looks really cool. I kind of wish that the con exclusive came with this head as well. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers, and that's still one of my favorite Mezcos. I've also been a big fan of Daredevil for a while, so, like, yeah, I think that looks really cool. Now, the other head option, which I think looks really great, you get the Matt Murdock head. And that looks really nice on this, too. It's like, say you wanted to do, you know, like a pic where he's holding the helmet, you know, just kind of just move it inward. And I think that looks great, you know, like, they give you that option, and it just looks like a lot of fun, you know, like, you could really just have a lot of fun with this figure. Let's take a look at the, paint on the belt real quick. Like, I do love the black wash on the gloves and on, like, the holster for the batons, knee pads, the boots. Just everything looks really great. And you get the same stitch work on the back. This fabric's actually really flexible, which I think they did a really good job with that. I liked it on the other Daredevil as well. But yeah, let's get back to the accessories. So, oh yeah, actually, first, let me show you this. So, the reason why I wish the other Daredevil had the alternate heads, because, say you want to pop it off and, you know, takes a sec, but it fits. Like, you could have that look. You know, and that would have been pretty cool. You know, like, kind of disappointed that this figure didn't come with the alternate head. But, you know, it's cool. I still like it. Let's pop the head off real quick. Put the default one back on the first Daredevil that we got. Alright, so back to Daredevil. So, yeah, so I'm going to keep the broken mask head on for a bit, because I think that looks really cool. So put him down. So the accessories that you get, like I said, it's the same, it's pretty much the same amount of accessories as the one that you got for New York Comic-Con, if you got that one. So you get the display stand, and you get the wonderful articulated arm that all Mezcos come with. And basically you would just pop that out and stick that in. And then it's articulated here, and here, and here, and here, and can spin around. So you get all sorts of, you know, articulation with this stand. And then you got this thing here, just like on the other Daredevil. And that would just plug right on. And that's also articulated there and there. And then you got the radar sense. And that would just plug on like so. It's the same one that we would get with the New York Comic Con exclusive. But either way, it's just nice to have. Of course, you get the 112 Ziploc. You get the you get a lot of hands. So, I mean, out of the box, naturally you would get the fists. And then, you know, of course, like you saw in the start of the video, you get the baton holding hands. You get a set of gripping hands, like, or choking hands. I guess jazz hands, or sliding down the wall. You know, doing all sorts of Daredevil stuff. You get a set of these baton holding hands for, like, I guess, like doing tricks. And baton twirling hands, or peace signs. And then, of course, you get this wonderful thing right here, which I thought was great in the, when I got the, exclusive. You get the batons on the wire there. So basically, what I like to do is, like, I tend to curl it a little bit, you know, to give, like, that, like he's throwing it. It's really nice speaker wire. It's delicate, but not fragile if you do it right. And it just looks great when he's holding it. I'll take a pic and put it at the end of the video. But yeah, this figure is actually really nice. I really like this Mezco a lot. Mezco in general have been on point. They've done a lot of nice work, and I know there's a lot of good stuff coming out too. But yeah, I mean, if you haven't already, pick up this Daredevil. You know, I still say if you can find a way to get the exclusive one too, that, you know, the black costume just looks really nice. But this Daredevil, it's a solid figure. I'm really happy with it. I love posing him around. I love displaying it. It's one of my favorites. So, I guess that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. You could follow me on social media at, on Instagram at, BRI_2J, so Bry2J, or you can follow the channel at Yay_Toyz. I'm also Bry2J on Twitter. You could find this video on InnerCityGeeks.com, as well as my YouTube channel, Yay Toys. If you liked, please hit the like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And if you have subscribed already, thank you so much. You could also find this video on my Facebook page at Scream Yay Toys. And let's see, am I missing anything? No, I think I'm good. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being a loyal supporter of the channel. Channel just reached 124 subscribers. I'm really happy about that. I promise that there's going to be a lot of cool stuff coming. You know, it's been rough because like I said in the Star-Lord video, I just moved into a new place. Still getting all my stuff kind of unpacked and whatnot. So, thanks again, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.